What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included here in the Prehistoric DLC. And if you quickly look in the top left corner, you'll see that it is cycle 574. I believe we last left off at like 380 something, but it's okay. Do not fret. Not much has happened. I've accomplished stuff, but also not accomplished stuff. And here's what I mean by that. We did get this up and running, and I did have to make sure that it was like all good for a while. Actually, let me see this gas. This gas is not... Okay, it was like being weird for half a second. Yeah, we did get this up and running. We'll see that it is cold. And we did have like a couple of issues of it not cooling down enough, or like I had to get ethanol. Oh my gosh, it was a whole freaking quest. So I had to get a liquid in here that could withstand the negative 15 degrees, which this liquid will eventually get down to, like over, you know, a long ass time, probably a few hundred cycles. So I was like, you know, the only liquid that I could get in here is ethanol. So then I started a quest to get ethanol, and I went up here and I put a oak shell. I put an oak shell in here to get a... No, not an oak shell, a poke shell in here to get an oak shell. And then it was a long and grueling quest of making sure that that oak shell stays alive. Excuse me, oh my gosh. Till I finally got this oak shell molt. We're gonna melt it. So we'd get the molts. And then I had a little system set up right here where we would crush it, and then... Or we would crush it right here into wood, and then I had distillers that would finally get me freaking ethanol. And then it was enough ethanol till I could fill this up, and you have to make sure that this block right here is at least 500, and that these two have, you know, around 400 each, so that it keeps the dartles right here. And this has been going on pretty well. It is in fact nice and cold. We're down to negative 20-ish, and then in here it's like negative 16, and I did end up putting 2 thermal regulators in here just to make sure that this gas stays nice and cold. So it'll come in and it goes through one regulator, and then if it needs to again, it'll go through the second regulator to make sure that it stays cold. And then what is going on? Why is all this dropping? And then what I did while waiting, pretty much while waiting for all this to like get going, I dug out the map up to the oil biome. So you can see we have the oil biome abyssalite, which there was like a break in it, so I built some insulated tiles, and this is just a weird shaft that I had weird shaft that I had going on here. And then we're gonna keep this right here because there's 3 beta hives. There's 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna keep all this right here. And I very carefully went around and got all the abyssalite, or like just got the very edges of the abyssalite. I don't know, it looks interesting. And then we unearthed all of our vents and geysers and whatnot. And so we tamed this one. This one was really easy to tame. It's just a chlorine gas vent. So this sits in here, and then you can see that it is all 100% chlorine in there, so that's good. And then there was a pocket of excuse me, a pocket of hydrogen that I wanted to work around to make sure that we keep that. You got steam vent over here. We got another hot polluted oxygen, which I think there's one up here. Oh, this is infectious polluted oxygen. And yeah, so we got aluminum, iron, I believe there's one more. There it is, gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. Copper, aluminum, iron, and gold. Oh my gosh, dude. Just freaking dying out here. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff done. Oh, and then we also set up some power. I got some batteries right here so that we can store all of our power. And we rearranged, I think we rearranged this maybe in the last, I don't know, but we have this now. It's all just merging together to become one thing. I want this igneous rock out of here. Put it over there. And then we were kind of cleaning up the map a little bit. So there was like a shit ton of chlorine right here. Like this whole square right here was chlorine. So I figured if I could do this trick with power, using a rocket platform and then build a rocket platform and then build, batteries on top of it. So I actually built this platform at this level. Oh my god, I built it at this level right here so that the top of it was here, and then I built batteries, and then I deconstructed it and moved it over so that I could build batteries. And it works. It works pretty well. And if I was able to do that, I was like, I wonder if I can do that with gas. And sure enough, I can. So I pumped up like freaking 11 tons of chlorine gas right here, and there's like a shit ton more chlorine gas that I might pump up into another one. But we need steel for that. Because these things take a lot of steel. Um, so yeah, I like I like how the gas is kind of situating itself. But what I think I'm actually going to do this episode, I've been kind of. Oh, I also have Atmos suits in all four corners, and they're working really well. And I had these gas pumps in here because everything was like over pressurizing in here. And so I was like, you know what, let's just pull everything out. And plus, like, there was some chlorine or polluted oxygen. There's just like some gunk in here. There's a piece of hydrogen in here that I gotta get out. Actually, let's see if we can get that out. There you go. Suck that up. Nice. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay! So yeah, what we're gonna do this episode, I have decided that I do want to do want to do what's it called? Infinite storage. I've decided I finally want to do some infinite storage for my liquids and gases. So I have all these liquids right here, and then obviously a gas there, and then all this gas. But what I want to do, where do I want to put it though? What, like all right here? Sure, I'll probably put it there. So what I've seen, actually, hold on. Let me check something out real quick. We're gonna go to YouTube, and we're gonna look at Oni infinite gas storage. But I want to do it like two or multi-wide gas liquid storage. I've seen there's been a couple like infinite liquid storages that I like, and I want to do that. I believe actually some of the no, let me see your videos. One of the storages that I want to do is actually from this guy called Ethan Plays. I've watched him for a little bit. He's played a lot of he plays a shit ton of Oxygen Not Included, right? And there we go. Now I see it. I see it. I finally saw it. And he okay, here we go. This is what I want to do. So this is what it looks like. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna design it for a little bit. So we're gonna put storages here. So it looks like, can I zoom in on this? It's like a gas, but it's 1, 2, and then gas pump get it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. So it'll be like gas pump, 2, 3, 4. And actually, no, hold on, we can't put that there. Let's put it like here real quick. It's 2 gas pumps right next to each other, and then he's using airflow tiles to do this and like this. I believe that's what that is. And then around like that. That looks like what's going on. And then this. So that doesn't look too bad. The only thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure that that is in fact 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's this. This is what we got going on here. And we can do. It's a simple little 8x8. So let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then we're gonna go. Oh shit. And we're gonna go some more. Wait, this is all out of igneous? Yeah, slow heating. Or should we make it out of obsidian? Thermally reactive. No, this is good. Yeah, liquids will go here. And what we're gonna do is we'll get at least 4. Nope, we'll go some more here. We're gonna get at least 4 liquids. We're gonna go polluted water, polluted water, brine, and salt water. So we'll get at least those 4 right in here. And oh, my bad. Sorry, children. We cannot have that. And let's build this out of gold. And then we'll do some plumbing. And we're going to make you out of gold as well, so that you can withstand temperatures. Okay. And these 2 pumps is just like preliminary making sure. Oh my god, let me just die. Preliminary making sure that we are not going to run into any issues. Okay, make sure that all these other side projects are good. And then also, so here's what's going to be some of the problem too in my current setup is that I need. We're going to go like this. So here's 2 pipes. And where else? We're also going to need pipes in here. Ah, here's... Yeah, this is going to be an issue. Because this could be, like, for water. And we need 2 ins and 2 outs. And that's why it's going to be all wonky. Or do we only do like that 1 in? Just to make sure that we're, like, putting it evenly on both sides, I think. Okay, so we'll do this, and right here, and right there. What if we do all the inputs on the left and outputs on the right? So let's build these, make sure that we got that going on, and we'll do an input to the left, and an input to the left, an input To the left? Yeah. That looks good. I like that. Actually, we'll go like this. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inputs to the left. And, oh, let's do this. We'll go up. So we don't need these. Don't need that. Okay, and then power. So let's do... We're going to do some power. And it's going to be real simple, like this. Make sure this comes up. I'm actually probably going to need to delete these pumps. And let's get our power transformers. And we will go... like that. And then we can get the power to run down. Like so. There we go. Bunch of jobs for these kids. I think they can get it, because I think you can reach in there. Yeah, let's deconstruct. We'll let them work on that. And we'll get all this water into there. Water, all in there. Okay. I think we're going good here. Let's clean whatever the hell that little guy is. And that little guy. And that. Make sure that we are taking care of things. Yeah, we don't want these oak shell rows. Those can stay there. I don't know why this building is flooded. Are these guys? These guys are so cute. I love them. At some point, this got uprooted for some reason. So we got to... Because I planned on making 2 nature reserves, so you can see this is exactly 120 tiles by me putting in some airflow tiles right here. So, no matter which corridor they go in, because I was running into an issue where my bionic tubes, because they only sleep every 3 cycles, they were not coming into the nature reserve getting their morale bonus, and so that was messing them up a little bit. And so I was like, you know what, if I make this whole corridor make this whole corridor minus this thing, in fact, I could probably include this is 118 tiles. Maybe not, because if I put this here and then here, I would need to close off some stuff here, because this whole thing is a nature reserve and it goes to the top here, but this one doesn't. But either way, I feel like that's you're gonna get into it at some point, right? So yeah, this is I made this into a nature reserve, but at some point I think I messed up and I did like a dig command and I caught them digging this construction. So I had to. Now we're re-putting it back in. Oh, I did not explain to you how this works. Well, right now it's dying, but it's okay because we have freaking 678 dewdrips. So we'll explain this. We're only 18, 19, almost 20 minutes into the video where I said I would explain this. So let me see here. We will slow it down just a little bit while I explain it. So obviously this is really cold, right? We have to have it at least like around -20 so that brine doesn't turn into liquid. Because we don't want that. We want the normal brine. We want brine ice to feed these guys. So we'll start with the Rexes. So the Rexes, they require food about every like 10 days or so. Well, they require eating these little guys, and they'll replenish 1,000 calories for every time that they eat. But what we want to make sure is that it takes them 10 days to starve, right? So that's why they basically have to eat once every 10 days. And we have these critter sensors to make sure that there's exactly 5 of these guys in here, because pretty much how it works. How did that guy get there? You need to get moved. Pretty much how these guys work is that I think you can have 21. I think you can have 24 in here because they only take up 8 like space. And so no, I think it's like 6 or something stupid fucking low. But you can have 24 in this 96 tile ranch. And so you want to have 24, which is a good amount to make sure that we're replenishing all of them so that these guys eat. So what we got going on here is it's a shit ton of automation, but we have a critter sensor here that says if we ever have above 24 of these little dudes, what we're going to do is send a signal. Yeah, we're gonna send a green signal over here to this AND gate. So this says, hey, the freaking, what are they called? Dartle. The dartles. This sensor says, hey, the dartle room has 24. And then we have an AND sensor over here coming from a NOT gate from this output here. So this output is going, well, how many yeah, how many critters are currently in here, and send green signal if we are above 5. So once a dartle jumps in here, it'll send a red signal saying, hey, we now have more critters in here. So basically saying, do we have 5 Rexes plus a dartle? 5 Rexes plus a dartle, then we'll send a red signal. So right now it's sending green because we're currently at a good amount. We only have 5 Rexes. So then it's like we have more than 24 dartles. So let's send a green signal, and we'll come over here to an OR gate, and the green signal will open up this door here, which these dartles, because they only sit right here, you can actually see that there's a dartle stuck in there. You'll see that these little guys are stuck here on this little platform, and they want to jump over. So as soon as we have 24, and there's there's exactly 5 Rexes, a dartle will jump over, and it'll want to come on over here, and so then it'll get eaten. And that's pretty much how that's going. It's pretty simple. I did have a timer sensor here to where once every 10 cycles, this door opens, so that's why we have an OR gate. So either every 10 cycles, this door opens, or if we have 24 dartles, or more than 24 dartles, it'll open. So that's what this sensor is going on here. And then we have, this one's really easy. This automation sensor is just saying, hey, what's the pressure like in here? Let's get gas. And we are actually venting the gas off. Since this is full, we're venting the gas off into space. We're saying, piss off. So that goes away. How is our... okay, we're doing good here. Let's go ahead and do these ones now. And we will deconstruct this ladder. We'll deconstruct buildings. Deconstruct the ladder. And we need to actually put in liquid vents. Yeah, and this is where I actually do need to put the bottle emptiers, because they need to go right there. And that is what that is, right? I believe it goes right there. Yeah. So back to this thing. We're explaining it real dumb like, but we have 3 different conveyor loaders here. This conveyor loader accepts Rex eggs only. Rex eggs. This one collects brine ice, because when these guys eat a dartle and then they poop, they will poop out brine ice. So that's what's going on over here. So the brine ice will go over and it'll sit on this conveyor, and then this one will pick up everything else. Well, it'll pick up the feather fiber and like some other crud. But we need this one all the way up here so that this bottom one doesn't have access. And when we have Rex eggs in here, where is it at? This automation, you know, because it's checking both, it'll be like, hey, we have an egg, so it'll go up to 6, but we need to make sure, or, you know, because we have, or like say a dartle comes in here, it'll go up to 6, and that's why we have a buffer gate or a filter gate to be like, well, do we have 5 Rexes and an egg, or do we have 5 Rexes and a dartle? And that's why there's a filter here to be like, well, yeah, it was just a dartle, sorry, so we never turned on this this loader here, or this conveyor sweeper. But if it's like, yeah, we have 5 and a Rex egg, then okay, let's get this Rex egg out of here. So then it'll go through the filter gate and turn on, and it'll take the Rex egg out, and it'll send it through here. And the Rex egg will just come on over here into our storage. And so that takes care of the Rex eggs. And then we have the brine ice sitting over there. And so now what we got going on here, on this side, this contraption, here we have... So now to replenish the Rexes, what we have going on is that we have another sensor saying 5. We want to make sure that we have 5. If we ever have below 5, what we're going to do is send a signal. So this signal right here says, hey, we have less than 5 Rexes. And then this signal is going to be always green because no duplicate has been coming in here. So if no duplicate has come in here, it's going to be green, and we have less than 5. So then it'll open this gate, and this will have access to here, and it'll put a Rex egg in here. So that's what's going on there. But now what's going on here is that this duplicate sensor, when a duplicate comes in here and grabs the Rex and has to run all the way down here to put this in, this will go, hey, a duplicate came in here to grab the Rex. Let's make sure that we don't restock it. See right there. Let's make sure that we don't restock it. That needs to be, this buffer gate needs to be 60 seconds. Let's not restock this because there still is less than, because this green signal is still going on, right? It needs to give it some time for the duplicate to grab the Rex and put it in there. And that's pretty much all what this is right here. This like AND gate going on is it's being controlled. Hey, we have less than 5 Rexes, and a duplicate is not on the way to replenish it like actively. And so that's why it's green through a NOT gate, and it's the doors open so that we could put the Rex egg in there. All right, so now this thing, if we we have a critter sensor here, and if we want to count the eggs, we always want 4 eggs in here. And if we have less than 4 eggs, we're going to send a green signal to open this door. And this door will open and put some dartle eggs in here, and we will jump on over and put some dartle eggs in there. Because we always want at least 4 Rex eggs or 4 dartle eggs in here so they hatch and can keep replenishing this. And that's pretty much how it like stays replenished, because they'll, you know, through the timing, they're pretty much good. They just fucking will keep on keeping on. What else we got? Oh, and then we have this thing to put eggs. So if we ever have more than, or actually more eggs here is totally fine. Like that's not going to be a problem because we do have this above 24. So more eggs means dartles will just jump over and the eggs will replenish themselves. But if we ever have like a surplus amount of fucking eggs, it will turn this guy on. Or it'll turn this guy off, actually, and eggs can't come through this auto sweeper and be put over there. Like, the eggs need to stay. And that's pretty much it. Right now, we're just running low on brine, but that's because this system has been a little funky. I think I am going to have one of these guys die. Shay Nunez. Who the heck? Oh. These guys might die because I think some of these dudes are just very greedy and they eat. But it's whatever, because we do have a Rex going on here. So, yeah, that's what's pretty much going on here. And then we just keep getting feather fibers. And we're at 23 now, and all of our Atmos suits are good. So, yeah, that's this little system going on. Let's see how we're doing over here. Let's clean everything up. And we're going to put oil. How much oil do we have? Where is... Or can we put ethanol? Let me see the temperature ranges for ethanol. No, because it'll overheat, but not freeze. So we don't want... maybe oil is what we're looking for here. Because we don't want hot water. But the problem is that, like, we don't have oil. Or... where is it? Yeah, look, we have no oil. I have no ball. At some point... Oh, it's right here. That's right. That's where I put it. Which is good, because I think I only need, like, a minuscule amount. So what we're going to do is put, like 0.0 fucking goddamn... It's going to be real small, a real small amount of oil. What the hell? Where did that just come from? Okay. And then you're emptying the salt. Good for you. I'm proud. I'm proud of you. We will get... Yeah, we'll get all this liquid. And we'll put it away. Okay. So let's go here. We need crude oil, enable auto bottle, 9. And we're going to copy the settings, paste to that. Now I need to really be... Copy setting. Paste. Okay, so now I really need to watch this. And actually, where is... This needs to go over here. And this needs to be sweep only, sweep only, sweep only. So now we can put oil in this bottle filler. And they can come bring me some oil. And we're using oil because of its vast fucking temperature ranges. 400 and neg 40. So we're going to be good on all those fronts. I'm pretty excited about this. I've never done an infinite storage, and I hope, infinite, like, liquid storage, and I hope it doesn't bite me in the ass, Alright, someone's coming to get the oil. Let's slow it down. And I need just a little amount. Oil. There we go. How much oil is in there? 6 kilograms? I hope that's enough. Or I hope that's fucking... not enough? No, I hope it's like a small amount. Now they need... Okay. Oh, we're still picking up all this stuff. Good for you guys. But I do want someone to come and put this oil. We have you. Crude oil. Okay. And then there should be some grams there. Okay, and then we deconstruct that one. So we have the little bits of oil there. We're going to sweep that up. Oh, let's go nice and slow. Right there. Deconstruct. Oh, we got another one. Right there. Deconstruct. pick that up. And let's get some liquid. Get some of those in there. Okay, we have our liquids in here. Liquid. We have the oil. Nice. We're doing it. Oh, shoot. We also need to get the gases out of here, right? How do we do that? Okay, I could put all this together and then siphon everything out. What is my dog doing? He's being a real silly Bo Billy. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Right there. Deconstruct. Oh, nice and slow. Oh. Right there. And deconstruct. So let's deconstruct all these. And here's what we'll do. We will close these off. And actually, yeah. And we need to make a liquid lock. So we'll put another guy right here. And this. Okay, I think that's good. So we'll close all this off and then set up some pumps. We will do ventilation. It's gone into the ventilation shafts. One right there. One right there. And one right there. Let's go. Out. Actually, no, we're gonna go right there. And some gas pipes. Then let's get them some power. Okay, everything looks good there. Let's cut that off so that we have no power. And let's put some water in here. To make this liquid lock so we can pump everything out. Because in our infinite liquid storage, we cannot have gases. Alright, so while we're doing that, let's see, what else can we do? We explained that guy. We are taking care of all of this. Oh, I kind of started on this dude. All I did was hook up power to him. I knocked on his door and hooked up power. Yeah, buddy, good job. That's for you. Little nits. I gotta make sure all the nits don't die. Because I need, I want to do another build that I saw where it's gonna be a bunch of infinite plastic for no work and no dupe work. So that's gonna be cool. What do we got going on here? And we will also eventually do infinite gases. I'll probably do the infinite gases like along this side, maybe. I'll do liquids, gases, so that we could store all that good stuff. And pumps can just forever run. And in fact, that's good, right? I believe we could probably get this going. There you go, gas all that out, because we do have these two right here, which, I mean, I would like more, because this water can go down. I hope that's enough. Or I hope, like, I didn't put too much. I mean, I guess we'll find out, right? Buy all that gas. Go on, get. And what we could probably also do is wall that in. and this, and all these. Yeah, because they could just hop over. Okay, that looks fine. And also, in that case, we could probably put these guys as well. Get out all of this gas. I don't want any gas in here. And then, let's see, I did have this carbon dioxide vent, which I could probably do something with. I don't know, I did set it up to where... Like, the problem with this thing, though, is that it comes out at 500 C, and so I didn't know, like, what I wanted to do with it. If I wanted to, like, actually pump it out, or if I want to cool it. So, like, I just have that set up for now, and then the steam vent as well. Flooding. Critter drop. Yes, I know. Because you're just like being weird. But this was being weird as well. So they need 350. They need 350 kilograms to be like satiated and like happy that they're like in there. And so it's like I can't put something weird happen. And like where I got this idea from, they had the critter feeder in here and their critter drop off. But it wasn't saying that it was like having issues, so I don't know what's going on with that. We built all that, Let's get out any crud that we don't need. Let's deconstruct you. I feel like this base is coming along really nicely. Nice and clean. And then, yeah, let's get all that. I did at some point tell them to sweep everything up off of here. I just got to give them like a billion sweep commands to make sure that they have something to do. I think I put all my metals in there because I did go up here and made sure that everything was like walkable, that they could like walk across everything here. Oh, what the hell's on my arm? That they could like walk across so they could grab all of the neutronium? No. Iridium? No. Yeah, iridium. So they could grab all the iridium that like fell from that meteor, or not meteor, from Demolier, which is back here, and it all crashed and everything. So how are we doing down here? We're still in the milligrams, not micrograms. But I need to make sure that nits stay alive. So there is nit larva. Why are you taking damage? Light wounds from what? I don't know what you're taking damage from, but I need those nits to stay alive. We're going to clean up around the base here. Okay, we're finally getting going here. I do want to get this like infinite storage up and running to make sure that we are in fact good before we're like, yeah, that was good, right? So then with this, I can move it out of the way and pump all the gases. Actually, like I said, I'll probably have the infinite gases here. So I gotta look at the infinite gas design. Okay, we're getting real close. Yeah, these things are lacking brine because these aren't pooping enough. And you can see that a Rex died because he did not get food. But that's okay. We had a Rex immediately available right there. And so we just put it on in. So it's alright. As long as we're getting feather fibers at like an okay rate. Also, once I have the gas storage, I'll probably be trying to get betas set up with some Saturn critter traps so that we can get a shit ton of hydrogen, and then we'll be able to run off of hydrogen power as well and not just our gas generators, because we are going to be getting more of a power draw, just, you know, not right now. And so that's why these guys are doing okay off of... Get this whatever the fuck's off my arm. We're doing okay just off of these two gas vents here, but we are going to run into problems eventually. Are we done here? You're still kind of going? Okay, so let's get rid of you and you Get rid of all these power wires, and let's get rid of this. And then we'll also clean it up. Yeah. Nice. Okay, good job, everyone. Let's clean up all this crud. And I think we can close this off. Let me double check. We have power in there, and we have liquid coming in and liquid going out. So let's close that one up. Because the debris is right there, so we'll just move it over in time. Pick up the debris. And this thing is still pumping away at freaking micrograms. Fuck y'all micrograms. Let's make all this like priority 7. So that we can really get this going, because I want to see this infinite storage hopefully work. Watch, we're gonna get liquid. It'll try to come in here and instantly go like, help, I can't put any liquid in there. And I'll be like, fuck me, dude. So like, I wanted to see the liquid actually land on the ground, but really you could probably stop the bottle drainer, or the whatever the fuck it's called, the yeah, bottle emptier, like as you see it squirt some liquid out. But oh well, you know, this is my learning curve. Did we pick up everything off of all this crap? Yeah, there's knit eggs. That's good. Keep the knits knitting. And we're actually going to go at a priority 2 to pick up all this crap on the ground. Just like if there's anything in the background or any dupes not doing anything, then we'll slowly pick this stuff up. Because we are going to go into the oil biome. Not this episode. That's not what we're doing. We're doing some infinite stuff. Infinite stuff. So prio 2 should be fine. And they're coming in to get this. Here we go. Let's build that, and then we'll build this wall and this, and then we can deconstruct these guys. So actually, I'll build a little guy like that so that we can get in there. And you look like you're done, are you? Yep. So let's deconstruct that, this stuff, and this stuff. And unfortunately, I have to wait for them to build from left to right. So let's go like that. So you are done, my friend. What will go inside of you? How about some polluted water? Polluted water. Let's get some polluted water in there. Oh no, you know what? Let's get some drywall, right? Everything looks better with drywall. Let's just go white. It's gonna be white on everything. So that we can see the liquid. Yeah. Critter starvation. Yeah, the Rex, he's gonna starve. But that's okay. We already talked about that. That's fine there. How are we doing in the base, everybody? What's the gas look like? I did put, like, a bunch of... I don't know why polluted... Or why carbon dioxide likes to settle to the right. Like it... Oh, there's some sour gas stuck right there. Like, obviously, it drops down, but why does it go to the right? Okay, that looks good. And then we will also set up that we want to pump this way as well. Okay. Let's build that now. Now that we have some drywall in our things, which also, I should probably get drywall in all these. That'll be a project that I do, right? Because drywall makes it look complete. Something, something, something. Dark side. Freya, why are you hurt? Moderate wounds. Moderate wounds for Freya. Oh, these motherfuckers. Oh my god. Alright, let's kill these things. Whoa, Pei's gonna die. No, okay, it was the thing. I thought Pei was dying. I was gonna say we're about to see. Kill all those little ones, too. Even the little ones. A vacillator recharge. Neat. Let's build these. Okay, this is almost ready. We'll get this polluted. It is currently idle. Oh, it's currently erupting, but it's has stopped for the moment. Let's clean up inside the base. I'm surprised we only have like one of these. The neural vacillators. So I can turn each one of these off by just like disconnecting the wire. Come on, guys. Someone come build this. Good job. Good job, Sonyar. Alright, we are ready. Let's put this liquid in here. Oh. Son of a bitch, you're not ready. Once we build this one, we can break these two right here. Or, you know what? I don't know if I should yet. I should check one at a time to make sure that it's working. So we'll build this. I guess we don't need to rush on this thing right here. We're just gonna make sure that this works. And clean up as we go, right? I got everyone to clean, and they're running around doing the stuff and things. But most importantly, we got this going. You need to go right there. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here's the truth moment. Let's see if this, like, displaces. Oh. I guess that is going to be an issue. The polluted water is going to have polluted oxygen around. That's fine, I guess. But we can see that this is working. It's going directly into there, but we won't know for sure until it fills up all this area. So we'll just keep that going for now. And we are filling up like at the same side or same time, so that's good. Oh, man, I really don't like that there's... You know what? What I could probably do? No, it'll continue to off gas because even with liquid in all of this area right here, and then if I were to open this and vacuum out the airflow tiles, it'll still off gas. Oh, did you try to... Yeah, pipe block, okay. We're just like watching this in anticipation. What else can we do in the meantime? We're gonna pick some stuff up and put it down. I guess we can design the Well, first of all, let's get rid of all this crap. And then get rid of all this. We don't need this at all. And make sure that we're getting rid of those guys. Okay. Let's build some of these. At a shale? Sure, that's fine. Because we'll put our infinite gases here. And the liquids is fairly straightforward and easy like this, I believe. You know, we haven't fully tested it, but the gases, I think the gases are a little different. I'll have to like look for some stuff. It's not as like simple and clean as this. It might be like if the gas goes in here and we just have like a piece of liquid. Oh, this is finished. So actually, we are going to do this now. And why aren't you working? I want you over like that. And give me all of my polluted water. Yeah, give me more polluted water. Yeah, let's deconstruct all of this and make way for this stuff. And all of the fucking natural gas will go in there. That's for damn sure. Are we still doing stuff with all this freaking plastic? Did we clean all this up? Nice, look at us go. I'm so proud of my little duplicants. They're duplicans, not duplicant. God, I have 62 tons of wood. What you gonna do with all that wood? Wood. All the wood goes there. Okay. We have to stay on top of killing these little guys, or else we'll have issues. And let's make sure. Hey, this guy has not planted. Okay, so let's do. Oh, I think that's why I said. Oh, I think that's why I said that we were gonna dig that up so that this guy can plant it right there. Because he's having like issues. Yeah, go plant that, buddy. How are we doing on this? A little better. It's looking pretty nifty. Build that so we can get up there. And then collect all this crud. And we also don't need this. Did we get rid of the... Yeah. Because all we need is the chlorine to get out of our lives. And carbon dioxide when we make this stuff. And we can also cool something else. Because we did cool down our power generation room. You can see it's pretty cool here. We're cooling that down with this cooling loop because it's pretty powerful. We do have 2 aqua tuners, so that's kind of nice. Here we go. So here's where, well, this needs to reach 1,000, and then we'll see if it overpressures. These top tiles need to be 1,000. But we can also see that there is gas all along here. This is polluted oxygen, and the polluted oxygen will just keep building. So we'll see that here in a minute. And we had all that water. Sweet baby water. If I were to destroy this, 11 tons of chlorine would just like explode on out. That'd be fun, right? I'm really curious about this polluted water. I want to see if I did it right. In the meantime, we're going to close that one up because I can just break these. And I think we're going to put normal water. Normal water goes in there. So we got to get all this water pumped over to the left and brought down. Also, I don't know why I built this here. Oh, that's why. But this needs to come down. Hello, Georgie. Georgie, my little kitty cat. I guess now would be a good time to let you guys know. You know what? Yeah, while we're looking at this water and waiting for it to do good things, maybe you guys could like the video, maybe even a little subscribe. I think it's working. Yeah, we're over 1,000. And water liquid doesn't like to be over 1,000. It's a, there's like 1,040 in these areas, but okay, keep on going. Maybe a little like, maybe a little subscribe, and if you want to join the String Beans community, and right now we have currently, as as this video comes out, we have a Minecraft server. We're playing Stone Block 4. I really want to look at some gas storages real quick. Infinite gas, so that we could start working on that. I believe it's shut up, lady. We could probably do the same thing, honestly. Let me see. So if I were to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do, like, if we were to do an 8x8, right? And then we do, we don't need all those airflow tiles. That's the thing, though. We don't need airflow tiles because it's not going to water damage. That's the thing about liquid, is that it can do, like, pressure damage, and that's why we have the airflow tiles. So we don't need... So maybe we can actually do gas storage smaller. And we'll do, like, we'll go like this. Let me see if this design works. And we want to do like that. Can we do that? I believe that should be good. You know what? I guess we'll try it. What is it? A 6x6? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll do a bunch of little ones like this because it all fits real nicely right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This could be good, right? And in fact, we'll do this right here to make sure that we can gas out everything so that we only have the right gases. I believe we'll have an issue. Yeah, we'll build... We'll build them like this. Oh, no. Hold on. Not in the middle. Right there. There we go. Actually, we'll go one less, because I need to get the bottle emptiers right there. Yeah. I see it coming together now. So, bottle emptiers. And then we'll get some power. And it'll be the same thing like this. And some power transformers. Sitting above. Nope, that's not right. Make sure it's out of gold, and we're in this direction. And then we get... Yeah. Oh. Well, some of these temperatures are going to be really hot. Like, that's why we have to have steel. Okay. So, we probably can't do these yet. I'll have to get some steel. How are we doing? Are we overpressured? We're still at, like, 1,400 and rising. Okay. I think we're good. So let's deconstruct these things. I will put a ladder there because it needs to fit my aesthetic. And as far as power goes, oh man, I want to run this. Yeah, it's going to be a little dumb. Yeah, that's dumb. But I like it like that. And then we'll put more down here as needed. But we'll set all this up. It should be gas ready. And build that back in there. Please, just for my sanity. And we can deconstruct these because this wall and that wall is good. Liquid storage, baby! Infinite. So eventually we'll get all of this into that little room there. Making sure that we're prioritizing this vent. And then we need to bring... Okay, so let's bring some water down. Well, what is this one? This is the salt water? Yeah, this is salt water. I want, like, normal water. So we can actually just bring it through right there. So normal water will come down here. Through this pump. Yeah, down there. Okay. And then the gas stuff they got going on there. And I need to do a liquid lock. We'll do a liquid lock after I build and get like the little pieces in there. Good job, guys. Make sure that we're picking up all the nonsense that we see on the ground in various places. Because a clean base is a happy base, or something stupid. I don't know, dude. And eventually I do need to move, like, the plastic creation. We can deconstruct that piece. Put these here. Build this. Oh, and since we're at it, let's put in the drywall. And we're going to go with white again. Just plain all white for me, please. So that I can see the background color. Nope, good thing they didn't build that. That needs to go first. I love this. I love my little infinite storage. That wasn't too bad, honestly. We're already at 2,000, 3,000, 2 to 3,000. And that little piece of crude oil is holding strong. I think the main thing, though, you just got to make sure whatever fluid you do put here, it's denser than the fluid in the storage. And then while we got this going on here, we are gonna do. Let me see. I just gotta look to see where these are, and then we'll do some insulated and just 2 pipes like this. So it's gonna be like that, like that, and right there. And then we're gonna need this, and that one, and that one. And they're going to be gas vents with the smallest amount of liquid on them. And we actually don't want those gas pumps because they're gonna need to be steel. But okay, I think that's good. Because once these little pockets are made, we can make or put a little bit of water in there. And are we just gonna put, let's get rid of that piece. This is coming together really nicely. And in fact, I think we can, this one's done. We can start putting water in here. Okay, we're gonna cut this off. And wait until this gets emptied. Yeah, wait until this gets emptied and we can reroute water into here. Which we only need one pipe of water, so we'll pipe it out to the right. Yes, go, my polluted water. Get shoved into your tiny hole. I think I foresee a problem with this. And it's gonna be that our input and output are both on the same side, whereas this one we can input on the left and then output to the right. This one might have a similar problem. Well, not similar problem, but we have that problem. You guys, I want this done. And making sure we're watching this water. Okay. So now we can go down this way, and then we can go this way. So now all this water should go on into here. And we can start our infinite water storage. We have infinite polluted water, and now infinite water. And just double checking that it goes on top. Cool. And this one looks like we're almost done. So that means we can now do... What are we going to do here? First, we got to do a bridge. Bridge. So that we can bridge this way. I do have to be incredibly careful with these. Because if another liquid gets in here, I think that's where we're really fucked. So let's do this stuff. What do we got here? Cool salt slush. Because we have two cool salt slush. So our sources of brine are coming from right there and there. So what we'll do here is bring this over. No, there's a frickin' volcano there. This way. We'll go up this way. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This way into there. So this will all come down like that and go into here. This will be our brine. And our salt water. Oh man, do you have to come from the top? Where the hell are you, salt waters? We have one salt water there. I think that's it. I think it's just that one salt water. Okay. You know, as far as liquids that we care about that are from geysers. And then this water, we could... No, that'd be really stupid to route the two waters to the right down and over like this for the water, and then the salt water comes down like that. Okay, so we need to do that, and then this, and then connect these two, and then bridge over. Alright, that looks good. Making sure this hops over, this comes over right here. Okay. Continue doing the thing. And then we can deconstruct these two. In fact, we don't need to do that. Just deconstruct those two. And then we can build this. Look at you go. I'm proud of you guys. Still a vacuum. And how are we on this? Okay. So now I need this to somehow pump salt water. Alright. Let's build one little guy right there. and we can reroute this salt water. Because we're not going to run out of water anytime soon while we're like working on this whole project. And I can always like grab this and run it over into this water line. Water line somewhere. Water line right there. But as far as this is concerned, this will do like pump this way and out. And that way we will get all of the salt water, and this can just hang out. You don't, in fact, yeah, we want to empty these tanks first, and then we'll worry about the production. Because it's not like, oh my god, I'm missing out on liquid. Like, these things are infinitely going to, these geysers are going to infinitely, like, go off. So it's not that big a deal. How are we on our gas stuff? Do I still have that oil? I have oil around here somewhere. Yeah. Let's get... I am a little concerned with the oil. And what I'll do... Because it's going to be two separate materials, or matters. What's the matter, baby? You know, like, you got liquid and a gas. I think what I want to do is I want to watch the drops come out. What do we got going on here? Are you being silly? Oh, it's just not full. Okay. Yeah, this thing keeps... Yo, can we finish up with this? Because I need to start getting the salt water in there. And then... I want these guys, like, completely finished before the end of the episode, so we're almost there. We're gonna go 8 on these. So, do that. And we managed to keep it looking pretty nice. We'll figure out about the salt water. Oh, the salt water just comes down here, right? It's the water that is the problem. Well, not for now. It's we're, like I said, we're draining things first. So draining this water, and then this thing is gonna be fucking whack. So let's do this, and this is pumping salt water. We need it to go this way and hop over and come into this third one, and this is salt water. Yes. Alright, so now we have salt water coming on in. Let's double check how we're doing here. That looks good. Our infinite gases are coming along. They are building these things in time. Okay, now that I have this, let's deconstruct this crud. Just make sure that we don't have any stuff on the side. And we're gonna do that. Just in case I ever have to, like, go up. Not out of igneous rock, so help me, fuck. There we go. And now we got salt water coming in here. And this water's still doing good. And then, last but not least, we'll have brine. So, brine can now... Nope, we're almost there. Brine will be able to come on down. So what we'll do here, we want the brine to come this way and this way. Okay, brine comes this way, and into here, into this brine storage. Nice! And that should take care of all this stuff. So that means we don't need this anymore. Because all this is going to be it's all going to be moved. So we don't need any of this. Sure. Keep pumping out that water. Don't need any of this. Don't need this or this. This hot water will go on in there. I don't think we're gonna need these guys. All right. So brine should be coming down. It's making its way downtown. How are we doing? That's wonderful to see. Double check that this is all brine. You're brine. You're brine. Brine and brine. I wonder if I should put some filters here. I'm kind of scared. I feel like I should. Like just right here. Underneath each one, right? No, it's already I don't know. I could. Lum is starving. Why Lum starving? Oh, that Lum is starving. That Lum is okay to starve. That Lum's a nerd. I love this Lum ranch. The guy that designed this, fantastic. Good work. This is my infinite storage. There are many like it, but this one is mine. We're almost done here. Okay, let's do some oil. We're definitely coming up on time, but I'm just too excited. Too excited about all my infinite storages. So what we'll do as it pumps out, and I see the little squirt. I'll go ahead and stop it. Oh no! Okay. I thought someone was coming with some oil. Oh, there you go. Okay. So let's do this. Like that? I didn't catch it. I did have it though. Okay, truck. Hey, why are you looking hurt? Come on, guys. Yeah, see, look, gas vent overpressured. We can't. Okay, we're gonna need. Do I need? I think I need. Here, let me see. Yeah, gas vent overpressured. Right there. Gas vent overpressured. Do I need to do this with some gas, or does it have to be, like, 2 tiles? What if we try... What if it has to be even less? Like, it needs to be, like, a stupid low amount. Like, let's see. That went down there. Oh, look! Gas vent not... Okay, so it needs to be... I see it now. Ah, so that's... Okay. So it needs to be, like, 1,500 grams or less. Oh, nope. I didn't do that one, because, see, it's 2,000. So what I'll do, when I see it, like, animate just a little bit, then we tell it no. Whoops. No, yeah, this needs to be crude oil. Enable auto bottle, sorry. Let's try it again. So let's mop this one. And... let's try it again. So this worked, this one worked, and that one worked. So if we go, we want crude oil and enable And this is overpressured due to just gas being there. Where are you going? Where are you going with that oil? Right here? Okay. So I want to see it, like, animate a little bit. And then no more. Perfect. There we go. So now we need to mop up that one. Oh, here's some. Okay. Let's watch this next one. Right there. Good. So we need to mop that up. Mop that one, because that's overpressured. So that's how you gotta do it. Just make sure that you see, like, the one singular little piece of droplet. And it needs to be below 1500. Okay, so now let's get you back up in here. You can get rid of that one, that one, that one, and that one. And that one. Okay, we're doing good here. Grab that oil. Okay, so now let's see. It's very... Oh, I saw the little piece of oil. Here we go. So we can deconstruct you. And... Oh, okay, here we go. Be real careful. Right there. Nice. We did that one. That one's good. And now you need oil. Crude oil. Okay. And I should have 8 vents that are not overpressurized. Here we go, here we go. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Little at a time. Frame by frame. Perfect. God, I'm so good at this. Okay. So what we can do here... we need to move this to here for now. And then, get rid of that. And I need a bottle emptier there. And then we can put liquid, make this a whole entire liquid lock. Or make that a liquid lock, and then vacuum everything out for all the gases. How are we doing on our liquid? Still holding strong. That is wonderful. I'm so pleased. Oh, so we don't need... We're not going to need any of this nonsense anymore then, like the desalinator and stuff like that. I mean, we are, but we'll put that in a specific area. We don't need that, or that, or that. We don't need this thing, that, that. And we don't need the automation wire either. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Because plus the automation wire is going to turn these off. Let's go to plumbing, that thing, and then, you know what? I guess we can get some ventilation in here. We're gonna turn off these though, because I do not want them pumping out, because there's really no point. And we're just gonna do this for now. To a high pressure, so we can pump out all the crud. And this liquid, or this is ready. Let's get some water up in here. And I can start building these. Yeah, I am going to need special pumps in here. because this gas, look, it's at 150 C. The chlorine is not hot, but say we're storing carbon dioxide, it's going to be hot in there. And I think because we have these guys, we can, in fact, start pumping this out. Oh, these aren't built yet. I've received a Discord message. What do you want, people? Sorry, I'm just real excited about this, and that's why this has been going on. Oh, yes. Look at all my sweet liquids. Yes, polluted water's coming out, water's coming out. But water's going to take a while because of these motherfuckers. In fact, we can stop them, because the whole thing is that we need to drain this stuff first. So yeah, we'll stop them. And pick up all this stuff. And gases, please build me. Please build me. Make sure that we pick up all the stuff. I mean, I guess what we could have done is double layer the insulation, but I think this is okay. Let me look at, like, not too many people have double layers. I'm looking at different types of things. In fact, let's look at pictures online. Wow, I can't type for shit. Images. Yeah, a lot of people don't have. Okay. I like what I got going on here. I think this is good. Okay, here we go. We can start pumping out all this crud. Because it's not like I want to store polluted oxygen. Fuck that. Are we finally good on this water? Yes, we are. So you can stop. Deconstruct. Yeah, we'll put natural gas, chlorine, hydrogen, and probably carbon dioxide. My little Rexes be doing cool little Rex things. And this looks like it's doing all good so far. I got some meat coming on in. Ooh, we got to make sure that we kill these things. I have missed killing some of them. Actually, we won't kill them now because everyone's over there. What are you doing? Building that? Okay, you're just building it like a badass? Alright, interesting. Interesting concept. And we unfortunately can't start storing everything until we have steel, because I do want to make all those pumps out of steel. But now that, here we go, this will be the thumbnail right here. It's perfect, in fact. Yep, okay. So now that we have all of our nice little liquids all stored, I'm so happy about that. We probably will get another one for ethanol. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do like ethanol, crude oil. Well, actually, I wonder if I should just do them here or like here. I think this is gonna be good. This little thing has just been there for no reason, but I can finally clean up all this stuff. I'll have room all right there. I could also just do it on the side here. I think I can amber petrified. I can demolish this. But yeah, I think that'll be today's episode. It's gone a little longer than expected, but I was just too fucking excited. Oh, no. We want to do just the buildings. Just the buildings, and we don't want that. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope to see you guys in the next episode where we will hopefully have this taken care of. Well, wait, no, we need to get steel. So that'll be another episode, maybe setting up like a steel chamber, but I do want to get all this liquid out, but I don't know what to do like in the meantime. You know, the good old usual. Why is there like random ass water here? Where did that fucking come from? But we'll figure it out. And you know what? Yeah, like I said, I hope to see you guys in the next one, and until then, stay stringy.